Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Red Beard. So today we have the new release from Elijah Craig. It is their Toasted Barrel. So, basically what they did, they took their normal Elijah Craig, aged it for an undetermined or uncertain amount of time, and I would imagine it was probably 8 or so years, and then transferred it into another new toasted barrel. So it's got like it's almost like they tried to make bourbon twice, but the toasted barrel is more than likely used in secondary finishes, I would imagine, since you can't reuse it for a bourbon barrel because all bourbon has to be aged in a new oak barrel. So once they toast that barrel, age whiskey in it, it can't be reused for bourbon. So they might do secondary finishes, I don't know, sell it to other small distilleries, sell it to breweries so they can age beer in it, who knows. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one, see how she tastes, and go from there. Although I will say this one took about a $25 price hike compared to the normal Elijah Craig small batch. I was not a fan of that since they're both 94 proof. I think I would have liked to seen this one at least a little over 100 proof, maybe like a 101. I think that would have been pretty cool. But the cat's pawing the door. Meow, meow. So I was not a fan of the $25 price increase. I mean, it was literally almost double the price of the small batch. But let's get into it, see how it tastes. I'll give you my thoughts on it. We'll go from there. We'll figure out if it really rates paying that extra money or just go get regular Elijah Craig. So the nose, it might have a faint hint of extra char, but that's really it. I mean, I don't notice a lot of difference, and I meant to go pick up a regular bottle or a pint of Elijah Craig so I could do a comparison, but I forgot to, and hey, whatever. That's just more money I don't need to spend. And I was kind of hesitant whenever they told me it was $55 plus tax. Or no, it was, I think it was right at $56 out the door. So it was around $50, $51 plus tax. Alright, let's see how she tastes. Basically, what it tastes like is just an amped up version of Elijah Craig small batch. It's got heavier char notes and maybe some like dark fruit notes that are coming in that I don't really remember getting from the small batch, but it's been a while since I've had just come here. Am I too close yet again? So it's a little more char heavy. There might be some dark fruit notes on it, like I said. I don't know if I really don't believe it's that much better. I don't think it rates a $25 price increase. Oh, what's it, Bonnie? Oh, what's it, Bonnie? But I don't know. Let's get one more sip, and then we'll have my final thoughts on it. And it's got a very sharp nose to it, but I don't know. I wish I would have went. Now I have a little bit of remorse. I should have went and bought a pint of Elijah Craig so I could do a side by side, but I digress. All right, one more taste. I feel like what they're trying to do, because I've got a bottle of barrel proof right here. What I feel like they're trying to do is recreate the flavors that you get from the barrel proof, because this is a younger version, more than likely. Oh, obviously, because they don't have, this one has 12 years on it, and that one does not. So I'm betting, I would bet that the idea behind the toasted barrel is they're trying to recreate the flavors that they get from this, the 12-year foolproof or barrel proof, with a younger whiskey and a lower alcohol level, so they can maximize their profits, and everything goes back to money. I mean, they don't get into it for to lose money, for sure. This is batch A120, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a barrel proof blind tasting here pretty soon, because I got a new barrel proof bourbon waiting in the wings that I just picked up. So, but I really feel like that this is their attempt, and I'm really just pulling this out of my butt, but I feel like it's their attempt to create the same flavor profile or a similar flavor profile to the barrel proof, with lower age statement and lower alcohol content, which in turn will, they have to sacrifice a couple extra new barrels, but I don't know how much a barrel costs, and I can't imagine it costs a whole lot, comparatively speaking, to the whiskey that they're selling. But if you can sell this for $10 less than that, $10 to $15 less than that, and you're getting all the extra, you're spreading out your product, because it's only 94 proof, whereas this one's 136 proof, and you got flavor profiles that are similar. I mean, I feel like that's what they're doing. Yeah, and the 12-year barrel proof, it's just got a much more powerful nose. I hadn't actually had this one, I hadn't tasted this one in a while, so I've been waiting on batch B to come out here locally, but haven't seen it yet. Alright, I want to see how this one tastes in relation to that one, just real quick. I stand by my original statement. I believe they're trying to create the same flavor profile as this, but in a more cost-effective bottling for them. Yeah, I totally believe it, because it is different, mind you, but it's not so much different, and this one does have a lot more flavor in regards to the small batch. The small batch is a little more thin on the palate, a little watery maybe, flavors aren't near as pronounced. This one is a step between the barrel proof and the small batch, but at the same time, I don't think it's worth the price hike. I personally think either go with the small batch or go with the barrel proof, because this is just, if it was maybe if it was like $45, if it had been $10 cheaper versus what they decided to market it at, or price it at, maybe I would have a different opinion. But $56 for the same alcohol as a small batch, and maybe a little bit better flavors, nothing life-changing. Yeah, I'm not saying it's worth it. So it's not worth the money, in my opinion. I'd rather spend $10 to $15 more on the barrel proof versus the toasted barrel. Oh well, that's my opinion. That's all I got. I didn't mean to do a comparison video, but I'm trying to give y'all my opinion and my thoughts. So yeah, take it for what you want. I don't care. Anyway, check the description below for all the links to help out with the bills around the house. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Thanks to all my patrons. Appreciate you guys. Y'all are help making the wheels go around on the channel. Don't forget, check out the Bearded Idiots. Can't say enough about those guys. We are crude and cruel and horrible at times. we show no mercy and give no quarter. So, with that said, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. I feel like I'm missing something. Anyway, thanks again. Like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care, and we'll see you next time.